So I want to repeat this every time when we start. I want to repeat this sentence every time to remind us who we are. Yeah. So thinking is no more than a tiny aspect of the totality of consciousness, the totality of who you are. So be able to read English is a blessing, or any languages. Be able to learn this body to process things. And learning is require our mind to be sharp and process things, knowledge, yeah. But please understand that this is a very small aspect of the totality of consciousness. So this is really the key point of this book. So every time I'll repeat it again. So today we'll start from number 6, page number 6. Yeah. The wisdom of this world is fully with God, says the Bible. Did we read this? Yeah, I think we did read the first 4 pages. What is the wisdom of this world? The movement of thought and meanings that is defined exclusively by thought. So thinking isolates a situation or event and calls it good or bad, as if it had a separate existence. Through excessive reliance on thinking, reality becomes fragment. This fragmentation is an illusion, but it seems very real while you are trapped in it. And yet, the universe is an indivisible whole in which all things are interconnected, in which nothing exists in isolation. The deeper interconnectedness of all things and events implies that the mental labels of good and bad are ultimately illusory. They always imply a limited perspective, and so are true only relatively and temporarily. Okay. Yes. So let's just stay in silence for a little bit. So more than reading through the words, just pause. You don't need to understand what Eckhart Tolle is trying to say. What is more important is to see that our mind trying to understand. And sometimes we just can't get it. And that's okay too. Okay? So the space, the peace, yeah. It's our mind sometimes want to grasp. So this is why it's hard for all the enlightened beings to share what's beyond, yeah, what's beyond, beyond the words. Yeah. This is all words. When you put into sentence, it's already finished. Yeah. So let's just pause. Yes. Countryside driving. How are you? What are you talking about? I'm trying to play with you and share what cannot be spoken. Read this book I would say Eckhart Tolle did his best to trying to describe every thought is an illusion, so including all the sentence we're trying to understand here, you see? So when our mind push ourselves so hard to trying to hold on to the information that Eckhart Tolle trying to express, it's actually stuck in this thinking patterns. And that's okay too. So you want to see yourself, your minds getting a little bit frustrated if you can't understand. It doesn't matter. The space is what Eckhart Tolle is trying to point it. The only way is Jesus. Jesus. I agree with you. Jesus never apart from any of us. Even we believe in Jesus or not. Yeah. So we never part from any saint and sages and also singers. Yes. It's all within us. Yeah. It's just all, you see, the deeper this interconnectedness of all things and events implies that the mental labels of good and bad. But we like to be one with Jesus and Buddhas and all the great beings, but we don't want to be one with those people we believe call bad. Yeah. So you want to see this is all illusion, illusory. And that's just silence. Just stay pause here. Yes. So it doesn't matter if you understand the wording or not. Remember what we say in the beginning of this reading? The thoughts are very, very small aspect, very, very limited, tiny, tiny aspect of the totality of consciousness. Yeah. So page 7, there are no random events, nor are there events or things that exist by and for themselves in isolation. So the atoms that make up your body were once forged inside stars, and the causes of even the smallest event are virtually infinite and connected with the whole in incomprehensible ways. So there's no mistake in life, no random events, everything just connected. So the fact that you are listening to my reading, hmm, no mistake. So I just always feel when I'm reading this, I feel there's no need to explain further because really the silence, the space between the words are really precious. So easy for all of us because any words, any system you might want to hold on to, yeah, want to trying to possess, yeah, that cannot be possessed. So the truth is too free to be possessed by any one of us, yeah. So I'm just using this book to play with you guys. Yeah, it's really nothing. It's just all, you know, I'm just having fun here. And I'm just like to expose my back to the sun a little bit because I teach too much indoors. So I like to be here to read. So if you want to trace back the cause of any event, so nothing is can be happen. You see, our form has to come from our parents making love. Yeah, that's right. Nothing can happen, just no events can only just happen without all the causes. So there's so much factors has to be involved for you guys to hear me talking and reading here. Yeah. So in the human dimension, all the situation we encounter every day is actually happens because there's so many cause and effect, so many little factors, yeah, makes things appears in front of, like in your consciousness. Yes. So grateful, so grateful to be here sharing. But the only one thing can exist without anything is your consciousness. Is the pure consciousness. Doesn't rely anything. So you see, there are no random events, nor are there's events or things that exist by and for themselves in isolation. So everything is connected, yeah? So only one thing is the space, the internal consciousness that can exist forever without anything. Okay, next paragraph. If you want to trace back the cause of any event, you would have to go back all the way to the beginning of creation. The cosmos is not chaotic. The very word cosmos means order, but this is not an order that human mind can ever comprehend, although it can sometimes glimpse. That's right. We can only have glimpse of it. And guess what? Who you really are, being the space, being the ocean, it's always present. So the formless truth of who you are, it's always present with your form. So I spent many, many years listening to all the enlightenment masters sharing all the different methods and do so much work with my mind, without my thinking mind. You know, the work I did so much to heal my inner child. Yeah. I'm still probably have lots of uh, work in my human dimension. No problem. Yeah. But if you still identify yourself with this little person, this mind, these thoughts, then forever you will have a forever healing journey in front of you. But once you really sit into this existence itself, really sink into this space every present moment. I'm not talking about um, you never get lost ever again. Yes and no. You will be in and out. So you will have the glimpse of this space and you will feel so peaceful. Like when I'm pausing here and just relaxing here, I'm just here and just allow the words to come and go. Yeah. Thank you so much. I really enjoy this time reading with you guys. I might read a little bit more, but for now, I'm going to pick up my little girl off school. Yeah. So I sincerely invite you to just pause whenever you need to just be with yourself. And the silence will spread in your world and you'll be able to interact with loved ones with lots of love and peace and patience. And knowing that we all have done our best. Yeah, everybody. Once you give that love to this one, this form, and you see it, you see yourself all the time. Yeah, you can see. You just have to bring yourself back to this so-called awaken. So awaken is not just one little event. It's like bring your awareness. Everybody has it. Everybody's awakened. Just you overlooked. Yeah, the space is you, not these thoughts. Although we love to We love to hold on to our thoughts, our knowledge, and our image about ourselves, thinking we are, ooh, yeah. All right, have fun. See you later. Bye. I like to kiss, yeah, in this phone. It's fun.